Hey guys, this reading is for Virgo. So I'm going to go ahead and get started here with my oracle cards. And then I'll clarify with just my regular tarot deck. So universe, what messages do you have for Virgo today? You have some guidance and they're wanting to pop out. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. That's usually my cue from her. So I have the heart chakra, which speaks of relationships and healing. I have harmony, love begins, movement, choices, decisions, and conflict and defeat. So I think we're definitely speaking about a romantic relationship. And maybe some changes that are coming in the relationship. I'm going to keep pulling cards here. Choose wisely. Emotional loss. Material harvest. Spiritual strength. And patience. So I wonder if you guys aren't going through a transition in your life that's putting a strain on your relationship, and it's maybe been going on for a while, or maybe it's something that you're working towards that is going to take a bit longer, and that's where the patience cards sort of comes into play. See, I don't feel like this emotional loss speaks of the relationship breaking up. I don't. I feel like it just speaks to the strain that the relationship is under. Maybe you guys aren't giving each other enough time. You don't feel like your emotional needs are being met in all of this. I'm going to keep pulling cards because I want to clarify. So I have a couple of cards here. I have the Death card, which speaks of a transition. Start closing one chapter of your life and starting another. I have it next to the Seven of Cups, which also represents many choices and choosing wisely. But I do have the Sun card as well. So for me, the Sun card is a good omen. It means that positive things are coming your way. I have the Knight of Swords too. The vibe that I'm getting is that in all these challenges that you're going through in the strain on the relationship, I feel like the Choose Wisely card speaks of how you're going to handle it. And are you going to be honest with your partner and sit down and tell them exactly how you feel, or not? And I think that's what the cards are telling you to do. They're telling you to sit down and have that conversation. And don't sit and stew in your feelings. So I have the Knight of Pentacles, which represents something you've been working towards for a long time, finally coming to fruition. So to me, that feels like the light at the end of the tunnel for you guys. So whatever you've been working towards, which the Patience card signals to me that it's been taking a while and it's been putting a strain on you guys. I feel like you're going to start coming out the other side of that, and things are going to get easier in that respect. I have the Fool card, which tends to represent taking a leap of faith. I have the Chariot, I have the Eight of Cups. This is all speaking to me of positive movement forward, moving past these issues that you guys have been having, being able to talk them out, to work them out together as a team, as partners, and then being able to move on so that you can enjoy the rewards that are coming your way. And that's what this next line is saying to me as well. It's a warning to not get stuck in the negative behaviors, not behaviors, sorry, emotions, to communicate them with each other, and that will help to sort of separate you from them so that they don't drag you down. And what you guys have been doing, you've been on a long journey, but it's all been positive forward movement. You've been winning as you were going, even though it probably didn't always feel like it, because maybe it just feels like it's taken forever to get to the point that you're at too, but you really have been making positive progress. I got the High Priestess, as she tends to represent things that are still hidden, that will become known when the universe is ready for you to know them. They're not necessarily negative. So to me in this, it says that you guys are progressing on the right path, and you'll be getting those rewards along the way, those positive manifestations, a sort of affirmation that you guys are going in the right direction, that you're doing the right thing, and encouragement to keep going. That's what she speaks to me of. I have the Hierophant. He tends to speak of a higher learning. And to me in this, he represents you being able to trust the universe and see that there is a much bigger plan for you, and that things will work out, to trust and have faith, that you will have that abundance, not just financially, but I think this also speaks to abundance in the home life. You will triumph. I have the Devil card here. He usually represents a person with a negative or destructive energy, but I don't think he represents a person in this. I think he just represents those negative emotions in both of you, and that almost wanting to quit sometimes because it's difficult. You know how in cartoons they'd have like the little angel on one shoulder and the little devil on the other one, telling them to do bad things? I think he's just the little devil on your shoulder, just being like, this isn't gonna work, it's not gonna work out, this is taking forever. All those negative thoughts that cause more trouble for you than you need. I think that's what this card represents, and not letting him in, not letting those thoughts weasel their way in and play any role in your life, because they're not going to help you out any. I have the Three of Cups and the Lovers card. So the Three of Cups tends to represent celebration and happiness. I think with it tied in with the Lovers card, to me it speaks of the success in your relationship, that you guys will come out the other side of this with a much deeper bond. It speaks of long-term success for me and long-term commitment. Whatever this is, you will come out the other side, and I think you guys will be stronger for it as a couple and as a team. And this last row of cards speaks to that as well for me. It speaks of everything that this read has been reiterating. The choosing not to get stuck in the negative emotions and the negative train of thoughts, not letting it drag you down, is going to help you guys to set a firm foundation for the future, and fill your emotional cups and your emotional needs. It's going to strengthen your guys' emotional bond, being able to come through this together as a team. And I definitely see long-term success in this relationship. This is going to be a long-term commitment. And these cards speak of that as well. Of taking control and not letting negative emotions weigh you down. how it's going to grow your relationship. You guys will be closer together, and it sets a solid foundation for your future. To me, that's what this read is all about. Alrighty guys, I hope you found that helpful. Please feel free to like, subscribe, join our little family here, and to comment and let me know what you guys think. If it resonated with you, I'd love to hear all about it. Take care, guys.